Good morning. It is day one of the Backlist Readathon, and myself and Holly Bourne are about to go to work. Have you ever gotten to the really interesting part of your book and then your train gets to your destination, or you have to go back to work, or for some reason you can't keep reading anymore? Well, that happened to me at work, and I cannot stop thinking about the book since. It happened on my lunch break. I got to a really interesting part and then had to go back to work. And I can't stop thinking about the book. Don't mind me, just still be thinking about this damn book. Now my work is done for the day, and I'm off to have dinner with my friends from my book club now. Got on the train, just having come off dinner. Full sure I would finish the book on the way home. Didn't even open it. Didn't even look at it. Didn't even take it out of my handbag. Why do you do this to yourself? I redeemed myself a little bit. I read it on the tram on the way home, and now I am 30, maybe 35 pages from the end of the book. This could be the first time I have finished a book in a day since I don't even know when. I'm going to finish this book, then I'm going to get ready for bed, and then it's going to be new day, new book. See you in the morning. It's cold and it's wet, which is not a combination that I enjoy at all. Anyway, just like I said that I would, I finished What Magic Is This last night. I think it's a 4-star book, maybe a 4.5 stars. And my book for today is in my pocket. It's Before the Coffee Gets Cold, and I am really looking forward to it. And this time I will read it on the train. Still cold, still wet, still hate this weather. Have gotten no way further with the book. I was in an event for work all day. We didn't really get a lunch break that I could sit and read at. It was more kind of a networking event. So I spent my hour of lunch networking and eating. Didn't read on the train because I just needed to decompress. So I am planning to go home, make some dinner, have a shower, and catch up on quite a lot of reading. It's 8:45 at night. You want to guess how much of the book I've read today in total? 8 pages. And that does not reflect on how much I'm actually enjoying it. I'm getting really into this book even in the early stages. So I think I'm going to put my phone away and hopefully rack up a couple of pages before I hit the bed. See you in the morning. I didn't check in this morning because it was just mayhem. And I kept telling the tall man to eat flavoured cereal because I hadn't woken up yet. Anyway, still reading it, still really enjoying it, still only 60 exactly pages in. This must be improved upon, and I'm going to spend a little bit of time reading this evening. And yes, I did say that yesterday, and then I didn't do it. So let's see if a leopard really can change their spots. I have just read the inside cover thing on the book, and in one of the early pages it asks you, I'm going to poke out over the top of the book for a minute, if you could go back, who would you speak to? I think I'm going to need about an hour to put together an answer for that one. We'll come back to it. It is Thursday morning, which means it is 2 days until the end of the readathon, and I'm still not even halfway through this. I'm on page 80 now. I read 20 pages yesterday. The world is on fire, and being on my phone a lot is not helping with the world being on fire, giving me severe anxiety. So tonight is going to be a reading night. I'm going to put my phone away. I have a dental appointment in about an hour and a half, and then I'm going to put my phone away when I get back home from it, make dinner, make tea, get some reading done. So what's with the book? I'm about halfway through by now, and now I'm really starting to get into it. I don't know what it was, but I wasn't picking it up. There was moments where I knew I could have read something, but I just didn't. But now I'm really starting to get into it, and the events in the book are starting to get really interesting. I'm at the moment in the story of a mother and child. That's all I know about it, but I have gotten into it. So that's what's going to be my evening. It's time. It's been over a calendar year, but it's time. I'm going to read Red, White and Royal Blue. I finished Before the Coffee Gets Cold last night before I went to sleep because I knew I was going to finish it in work anyway, so I didn't really want to bring it with me. So, time for these two. I have been really looking forward to this one ever since I got it, basically, and oh, it already has a bookmark. That's helpful. So I think it's kind of time to just pick it up and actually goddamn read the book for once. And about Before the Coffee Gets Cold, I really liked it. I think I'm going to give it 3 stars though, because it took me a little while to actually get into it. It took me a little while to be, oh, I want to pick this book up now. Oh, I want to sit down and read it. I felt like I wasn't reaching for it, which usually I would be with a good 4-star read. So I don't think it's a 4-star. Maybe it's like a 3.5. What I thought would happen did actually happen. And I really like how the story progressed. And as you go on, there are characters who have featured in the story before, who've been to the cafe, who come back and you recognise names, which I thought was really good because it does connect you to the story quite a lot. But yeah, 3 stars. When I was making out a TBR video for this readathon, I accidentally forgot a prompt, which was a book that intimidates you, or a book that you are intimidated by, or it had intimidated in the word. Honestly, I think that's Red, White and Royal Blue, because I've hyped it up in my head so much and I have seen some really mixed reviews about it. What if I don't like it? It's the weekend! I've just left work. I work a little bit shorter days on Fridays. Time to DEAR. Drop everything and read. I have done little to no reading tonight, but I have sung to the Anastasia soundtrack 4 times. Please, God, tell me that counts. I have, however, got a beef with this book, and it is this. Henry is not the Prince of Wales. It's marketed as, oh, what if the president's son fell in love with the Prince of Wales? Which you would imagine is the heir to the British throne. I think that's the title that is bestowed upon the monarch's eldest child. Son, I'm assuming. Henry's not the eldest child. The book starts with his older brother's wedding. His older brother is the Prince of Wales. Henry's just a prince, which is fine. But I have a feeling this is not going to be the only problem I'm going to have with this book. For some reason, I was much more able to suspend my belief with Catherine McGee's American Royals. And I think the reason for that is it's a much more what-if scenario. The main concept of that is, what if the American government was a monarchy? What if America had a royal family? Which they don't. Whereas the events in this book are a lot more based on real life. America is still a democracy here, and Britain is still a monarchy here. So I think that is a big difference for me. Maybe the prophecy is coming true. I don't know if I love this book as much as I thought I would. It's Saturday. It is the final day of the readathon, and I have to make an admission or an announcement. I'm not going to finish this book during this readathon. I might not even finish it, full stop, next sentence, capital letter. I haven't picked it up at all yesterday. Not once since I came home. I think I read maybe 10, 15 pages on the train from work to coming back home. Didn't read it at all last night while I was having dinner, while I was just sitting down. I think the prophecy is true. I'm going to give it another couple of pages because I'm not very far in. I am only, can't find it, 24. I'm only 24 pages in. So that's not really early enough to make a decision. I'm going to keep going for a little bit, maybe to 100. And then I'm going to have to make a judgment call. On the chance that I'm not reading this book anymore, whether it's that I finished it or that I didn't finish it, I'm also going to bring the book from my book club with me, which is Jonathan Coe's Middle England. Hopefully that won't be as contentious. There's another thing about the book that I don't really enjoy. It's written in third person omniscient narrator, but present tense. And I don't really love present tense narratives. I like third person. First person is kind of my preference. But I don't really like present tense narratives. There's so much for me to get past here. I really hoped I would read this book and fall instantly in love with it, but it's not starting to look like that's the case. I think I'm out. I'm definitely not going to finish this book by the end of the day because I have dinner with a friend of mine at about 7. So that is going to eat into a lot of reading time. And I don't think I was ever going to finish this book in time for the readathon anyway. So I'm going to take that as I have completed the Backlist readathon. I have done all of the prompts. I'm out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll have new videos up every week. Get on out of here.